Hey y'all, what is good? It's your girl Janae and I'm live, baby. Yes, yes. Happy Wednesday, y'all. I hope y'all had a wonderful day. Okay, period. Let me go ahead and see who is here. Melanin Mommy in the building. Hey, love. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, and thank you so much for pulling up. Okay, let me go ahead and make my announcements and we will get right into it. Okay. All right. So here is my Buy Me a Coffee link if you would like to support the channel. Okay. There's also super chats and super stickers available as well as Cash App. All right. Also, there are memberships available now. Okay. Or you can energetically support the channel for me by just hitting that like button for me. Okay. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. Okay. I would so greatly appreciate that alone. All right. And if y'all have any tea that y'all want me to talk about on this here channel, you can send it to this email, okay? Or feel free to hit me up on either one of my social media platforms. That is my Instagram and my Twitter on the screen, okay? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Let me get the Discord link also and post it in the chat for anybody that would like to join. Okay. All right. So here is the link posted in the chat, okay? So if you have not joined, okay, and if you're interested in joining, go ahead and click that link and it'll take you right over, okay? Absolutely. Hey Trunessa, hey love. At work listening. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for hitting the like as well. Appreciate you. Yes, yes. So without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and get right into it, okay? Definitely got a lot to talk about. Kind of ran out of time last show, okay, last night. So I do want to touch on a few things that we didn't get to touch on, such as little Blueface's little you know, Catalina Island rendezvous with Ashley. Okay, we will be getting into some of those clips. Okay. I also wanted to get into the latest regarding Chrisean Sr. and Chrisean Jr. Okay, so we are going to talk about that as well. I do want to get into a bit of Jaden Alexis as well as Tasiki, okay? So y'all get comfortable, okay? Sit back, relax, and enjoy, all right? Yes, yes. So let's see here. Where should we even begin? I think I'm gonna play like maybe a few clips of Jaden really quick. Let's see. One second. Let me pull this up here. Okay. So Jaden did do a live stream. I believe this was either today. Yeah, I think this was today. Possibly it might have been yesterday. But she had basically spoke on Blueface and how he hasn't been helping with the kids. Okay, as y'all know, they do have two kids together, and yeah, so she was low-key opening up about that. All right, I guess since he, leaked the video, all bets are off, and she's ready to pop her sheet. Okay, so let me share my screen and show y'all this first little clip. Okay, fair use, fair use. Everything is alleged. Okay, YouTube, I don't want no smoke. All right, let me go ahead and pull it up here. All right, shout out to Blue Clips. Okay, it says Jaden addressed the situation with Blueface and made claims about their co-parenting arrangement. She says she feels like she's carrying the responsibility for the kids' needs and questioned the level of support she's receiving. The comment sparked a big reaction from viewers as fans debated parenting responsibility and the challenges of handling family matters publicly. Um, Blueface has his own perspective on their situation, leaving chat split on the ongoing conversation. Okay. So it says Jada speaks out, says Blueface isn't helping with kids' expenses. All right. Let's get into it.
There are days where I felt like, where I'm like, bro, it doesn't even matter what they say to me. I don't know if I can do this. But I'm like, bro, you have to. Because look at all you have to do is look at your kids and be like, oh, I got it. Birthday party coming up. Got it. Don't ever play with me like that. Because motherfuckers definitely going around here talking about they not helping with birthday parties. Let's clock it. Let's clock it. Motherfuckers definitely talking about they not helping with daycare no more. You that tender, babes? You're that mad? Interesting. Bet you they still go to daycare. Bet you they still is a birthday party.
I feel like they had birthday parties 2 years ago.
Several birthday parties. Several birthdays. Several daycares. Several babysitters. Yeah. Let's start clocking shit. Yeah. Let's clock it. Motherfuckers definitely on this Beyonce's internet saying that. Best parties at that when motherfuckers wasn't around. Yeah. Card declining when you go shopping. That wasn't me that said that. That was AI. My card never did that. You know whose card never did that? Kai's. Kai's card never declined.
I feel like I didn't hear you or him complain about the price of bottles of
They said, how much? We said, cool. Is that it? That is it. That's it? Like, okay, cool. No problem.
Matter of fact, we'll take 2.
Like, honestly, like, only 2. We need 3. Babe, we had bottles. All that. Signs. All that. One thing about me, I'm going to get it done, babe. Every time. And he never sends that money back, babe. You swipe, you're not getting it back. No shade. No J, no T. Sorry. Yeah, W's in the chat. TTS going up though. I think he takes the money back off camera. He does. And do. And hides it.
This soundboard is hot. The soundboard's hot.
And do. There are days where I felt like, where I'm like, bro, it doesn't even matter what they say to me. I don't.
Ciao. Okay. So it seems like Blueface is being a little bit petty now because of what he did. Essentially. So ever since they had, a little falling out or whatever, which I don't know what's going on because, after the whole leak situation, Blueface was filming a little quick video with her right next to him. So, I don't know what's up with that, but It seems like, ever since Jaden and, Kai Benz has shown a little bit of interest and have been, they done a couple of streams together and whatnot. It seems like Blueface is really like feeling some type of way about that. And so now he wants to be petty. He wants to not help out with the kids, which is really like immature on his part. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's just dumb. It shouldn't. No matter what the situation is, if it didn't work out between the two of y'all, at the end of the day, y'all still have to find a way to come together for the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like she shouldn't have to handle everything on her own, even though she has low key been doing that for quite some time now. Okay, Jaden has been, I will not take that away from Jaden. She has definitely been, she goes all out for her kids every single birthday, without the help of Blueface, you know? So it's just like, he needs to stop being petty. He needs to stop, like, doing all that just because you're not getting your way or because Jaden is finally, you know, being open to moving on to other people. Like, what did you expect? You know what I mean? Like for her to just keep sitting there and letting you dog her out and make her look stupid, like you know what I mean? So it's just like Blueface is just a kid. He's a kid himself, and yeah, it's insane. How you gonna be mad because you leaked the video? Like what? How you mad because she, got her got her licked. But well, it makes sense because Blueface definitely has a huge ego. He definitely is a very competitive type of person, and he probably, I feel like that whole little situation with Bravo definitely took a major hit to his ego. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm saying. But let's check these comments real quick. It says, "Girl, I promise you, we don't care. It was you putting him on a pedestal, not none of us. We been knew this when he took you to the ATM and had you pull out money, and you thought he was doing something and showing Biz something. Whole time he was making a fool of you. I'm glad y'all starting to open your eyes and make better decisions. Let's see how long this lasts." But yeah, she was in bed with him and cooking for him every chance she had. Right, sure was. I don't give a F. It was funny when he did it to Chrisean. It's funnier when he do it to you. It's literally the circle of life. Humble, gotta always stay humble. People that wait to drop things on Mad Day are typically not credible because what happened to "it's not my fault he don't claim your kid" as though it was a badge of honor. Just asking, yeah, she did say that. So let's stop sleeping with him and move on. Cut Carlos off too. Exactly, both of them. I am a huge J fan, but ma'am, he got you a baddie check of 120K and just gave you like 11K. He's helping. Just because he isn't handing you money every week, let's not discredit what he's done. My kid's father has given me under 5K his children's whole life. One is 7 and the other is 16. I would be grateful coming from a father who actually does nothing. So this is Jaden confirming he's a bad parent, yet y'all still don't think Junior and Rella's baby isn't his just because he said it wasn't. Doesn't matter. You take him back every time, and someone take her noise button away. Right? Yeah, she was kind of hitting it a little bit excessively. Like, girl, okay. Because I can't imagine sitting in her stream and hearing her press that button every 30 seconds for the sound effects. No, for real. And y'all mad she's saying she takes care of her kids even when Blue doesn't. Somebody said Sam looked like Ozzy Osbourne. Child, Ozzy Osbourne is crazy. Oh my goodness, I'm not about to play. But when he was moving this way with Chrisean, they wanted to blame her for him not wanting to be with his kids. I wonder who they're blaming now. I could never continue to sleep with a man that do not financially help with my kids. The mothers are still supposed to provide no matter what. Okay. Girl, it's the same story over and over again. He don't help. The next thing you know, you back giving it up, right? That's true, cause this ain't the first time she done got up here and popped it about that dude, and then like turned around and was hunching him. You know what I mean? So it's like this time, I just hope that she's really serious. I hope that she actually stands on business for real, for real. because you done let us down a few times now, Jaden. Okay, we wanted you to stand on business when you was leaving him while he was in prison. Okay, but when he got back out, girl, you was all, it didn't take much for him to, you know, sweep back up in there. Okay, but yeah, it's pretty crazy though. Like I said, Blueface is very much petty. The kids shouldn't have to suffer because of you feeling some type of way about the mama. Okay, no kid should have to suffer because you over here in your feelings about what happened last year. Okay, like that's dumb. But let me check y'all's comments real quick. Let's see. Um, you said as a Libra, we move on our own time, and yeah, that's true. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. You said, does Jay know how all the things she just said makes her look not good? He did all of that, and she's still like, well, yeah, exactly. Cause exactly, he's been not doing none of that, and you still, was busting it wide open. It's insane to me. It's insane to me. I would be in and out of Chaz. Carlissa is at Blue's house and they bleeding each other. A lot of issues coming out in real time right now. Oh wow. Chill. Here we go. And hey, Letitia. Oh yeah, for sure his day is coming. Oh yeah. Definitely feel like it's gonna come soon too. The way he's been moving, it's only a matter of time. You said, has anyone else noticed that Sam looks like Meatloaf? Meatloaf is crazy. And John Goodman, you know what? Meatloaf is crazy. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all are funny.
Good, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, Meatloaf is crazy. Oh my god. Somebody said Ozzy Osbourne. I'm done. I am so done. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Hey, Tattoo. Yeah, she was. She was reading him for Phil. Hey, C. Lachey. Hey, love. You said he live on Twitch. Hey, Carlissa just walked in. Oh, it's getting good. Oh, wow. Lord, child, here we go. I'm sure there'll be some clips. I'm sure there will be some clips up on Instagram. Hey, Awake. Hey, love. Inspirational in the building. Hey, Inspirational. But yeah, y'all. So that's just the first clip. I'm going to show y'all probably a couple more because she definitely was popping her shit on this live stream. Let's see. Let's do this one. So I think somebody in the comment section was telling Jaden that her and Blueface should like go to counseling, okay? And she was basically like, I'm good. I don't want to fix nothing. I'm like, but I do hope that she does go on her own timing because I do feel like she needs to kind of heal from the trauma that Blueface has definitely put this girl through. All right, but shout out to Blue Clips. It says Jaden says she don't want to do any counseling with Blueface and talks about him leaking the videos. Okay. Yes, videos, y'all, because not one but two videos were leaked. Okay, I didn't see the second one, but apparently, it was some back shots or something. Okay, but child, let's get into it.
I don't need to go to no counseling. I don't need no. I don't want to. There's no counseling that needs to be had. I don't want you. I'm good. do you, and I'm gonna do me. Like I want my, I'm with my boo. Like what's happening? Like, are we serious right now? Like we're serious. Motherfuckers thought that was gonna make motherfuckers not like me. You made them like me more. Why would you post? You post the good shit on a bad day.
I'm not trying to be messy, but I seen the DMs. There's a lot of athletes in them motherfuckers.
Oh no! I'm talking football players, hockey
Basketball players.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know there was hockey players until they was in my video. We're talking football, baseball, hockey, softball. You know, like, what did you think he was doing?
Somebody said free advertisement.
Quite literally. Quite literally. Quite fucking literally. I don't need to go to no counseling. I don't need no. I don't want it. There's no counseling that needs to be had. I don't want you.
Okay. All right. So, Chad, she's talking about it's been all kind of different, people or dudes in her DM after the video leak. Okay, I guess they trying to see what that mouth do. Okay, child. um, I wouldn't so much flex about nothing like that because it's like obviously they only there for a good time, not a long time. All right, so yeah, but crazy work. And like I said, I do feel like Jaden would benefit from counseling sessions, as much as everybody in the circus seems to like to put on a poker face and suppress their emotions and act like everything is just peachy when really they're, crying on the inside. Like, yeah, I do feel like a lot, well, shit, damn near the whole circus needs to really prioritize their mental health. It's been a lot of clownery going on, a lot of, like I said, trauma, drama, all of that I feel, a good little conversation with a licensed professional, a therapist, a counselor, a life coach, something, would definitely benefit all of them. Okay. So yeah, definitely think she should do that. But let's get into the comments real quick. Nah, yeah, she don't want no counseling. She want a damn bottle. Exactly. Yeah, she do be drinking. She be drinking like a fish. I'm gonna be honest. Blue killed the one D brand. Jaden was the blueprint for young girls to look up to not give it up unless it was your husband. Common law husbands apply here as well. Now that Ish went to 304 hell. OMG, the whole stream is blue, blue, blue. She used to be such a natural cutie. Now every time I see her, she looks even more like a cartoon character. And she doesn't even look like Stewie anymore. She looks like Cartman. I never seen a head that round on purpose, child. She's not at the angry stage. She's still holding back tears. When you're convinced he would never do you the way he does others and that y'all have a different bond, this is crushing AF. Is she hurt? Side note, something about Jaden is looking prettier since the leaks. I feel like she lost some weight from stress. Also, her eyelashes don't look as long and makeup looks more natural. She says all this yet goes back. So, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It sounds good. Also, I love this for Jay and Kai is cute and love his demeanor, but as a real Jay bae, I hope Jay is smart about it and doesn't fall for Kai too fast and keeps her options open. Because you just never know with young men, especially rappers who always got bees around all the time. Love Kai, but just gotta be real. Yeah. If Blue just ran that bag up for her, these men want her. They made one song, now that's her boo. Oh, please. Um it's easy to find another man when they know they can do the absolute least and still have you on the side for 10 plus years. So yeah. Okay. I miss. You said, why they care about her eyelashes? She needs to get a life. Yeah, Jay Karma is going to come sooner than later. Her son, France, already talks about his parents. Wait till school starts. That boy is going to have a rough time, especially from kids that don't like him. Right. Yeah. You may be onto something, I fear. Okay. Because, yeah, it's just, yeah, it's a lot on the internet at this point that has been, going on between their parents and, their parents and other people. And yeah, it's definitely going to be, definitely not going to be good. At this point, she probably better off like homeschooling for real, for real. Nobody looks up to them, not even their kids, right? Yeah, exactly. I thought tomatoes at the circus is not entertaining. It's ridiculous. Yeah, beyond, beyond ridiculous. You said, "Thing I tried looking for videos on X, but I couldn't figure it out." Yeah, I was trying to figure it out too. But I found out about the second leak last minute. I guess allegedly Blueface had posted it from like a burner account or something. That's what I heard. And then he like shared it on his actual page or reposted it, I mean, on his actual page. Sure did. Like, just he's such a weirdo, like for real. He said, "Oh, you think it's a publicity stunt for music drop?" I don't know. You said that's exactly why I hate this stupid get my lick back childish foolishness. Yeah, be better and live every part of life with your children in mind. This situation is pathetic. Exactly. Yeah, that part. It's getting old, burnt out, drained, and somebody needs to tell them, right? And Jay looks like Betty Davis in the movie. Whatever happened to Baby Jay? Betty Davis is crazy. Um, but yeah, y'all. So there is another clip right there. All right, let me hold on one second. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all this clip here as well. Cause she also rated Blueface's parenting on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst. Okay, sure did. Let me show y'all real quick. Shout out to Blue Clips. Oh, my bad. Let me make this full screen. Bam. All right. It says Jaden rates Blueface as a dad from 1 to 10, 10 being the worst. Okay.
We know you have protected your baby, but without being mad, rate Blueface as a father on a scale from 1 to 10.
Ooh.
10 being the lowest.
Oh, 10's the lowest? 10. Ten the lowest. Absolutely. Positively. No backtracking. Do you? And let me tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Buying Robux and doing shit for cameras doesn't make you a great dad. Sorry. Teaching motherfuckers life lessons and priorities, morals, just hygiene, how to pee in the like everything. You don't do that. Robux does not make you a good dad. Let's talk about it. I'm not protecting shit no more. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. You don't get to come around no more. And we've edited shit around here. I'm not allowing shit anymore. Robux does not make you a good dad. Matter of fact, buying $1,000 or $600 or whatever the fuck it was in Robux makes you a horrible dad. Because you didn't teach him the value of $1. You didn't teach him how to earn that. You didn't teach him how to value it. You just, oh, look at me. Look at me. You didn't, look at me. Oh, child. You didn't teach him how to value it. You didn't teach him how to do shit with it. And instead of putting that towards something productive for the kids, you just gave them Robux and acted like that made you a good dad. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Being a good parent means there's going to be ugly parts of being a good parent. Being a good parent takes ugly situations, ugly conversations, all of that. You cannot just be their friend. That's it. And that's what it is. He gets to clock in and clock out when he feels like it or when he has the time for it, right? When he has the time for it. That makes you a horrible father. Horrible. Trying to play stepdaddy to other people's kids when you don't even put the effort into your own makes you a horrible father. Period. Yeah. Stereo Tuesdays, right, bitch?
Dollars. We know you have protected your beauty, but without being mad rate.
Okay. So very interesting. All right. Now, she obviously, for her to say 10, she feels like he's not a good dad whatsoever. Now, I mean, honestly, I low-key been saying this about Blueface, no shade, but he just, the way he goes about parenting is kind of crazy, okay? Just some of the things I've seen, and, it does kind of seem like most of the time he do be trying to, like, make up for it by, like, just buying them stuff. You know what I'm saying? Which is great and everything, like, but, I always say, it's parenting is much more deeper than just buying stuff for kids, okay? It really is. Like, that's why I said Blueface really is not a good, like, role model to his kids. You know what I'm saying? It's nobody to look up to, nobody to be learning anything from. Obviously he wasn't taught much growing up, you know what I'm saying? So how can he teach anything at this point, But then again, there's people that have came from, unfortunate backgrounds, but still grew up to be, you know, grew up to be good, decent, solid people. You know what I'm saying? So, obviously that doesn't pertain to Blueface. Okay. But yeah, it makes sense. But at the same time, I will say, Jaden, you're saying all this, but it's like, but you still were kind of like, you know, you was on that roster too, okay? You was. So it just kind of like, in a way kind of makes her look goofy. But I do like that she's popping her shit, okay? I just really hope this time, all right, that she doesn't fold again or try to spin the black at at one point. Like, I just really hope that she continues to move forward and whatever she got going on with Kai, because he does seem like, overall, he really does seem like a decent dude. You know what I mean? Way better than Blueface. Let's be real, okay? Um, I just really hope that, she moves on and really finds true happiness. Okay. And as far as the kids go, like I said, if I was her, I would get supervised visits because I would not trust him with the kids. I would get supervised visits. I would, if she feels like he doesn't help out with the kids, yeah, I would, get some child support too. Okay. And let that be that. For real, for real. Because she's tolerated enough disrespect and it's just been it's enough at this point. Okay. But let's check these comments. It says, that's all I see him doing with Javon, buying Robux. I really hope she keeps the same energy when he wants to come lay up. Right. Oh, now he's the lowest. Girl, bye. And someone please take that soundboard. She was praising it before, talking about, I don't know about everybody else, but take care of mine. And the soundboard need a break. Right. And she's done letting him slide. Yeah. Seeming like it. You know, it sounds good. And the more she tells the truth, more blessings come her way. Is she going up, and now other people see how special and solid she actually is? I be side-eyeing Jaden because she deserves better. Now she's actually taking better. Well, it must have been talking better. Sounds like my baby dad too onky for the camera, but hey, there are some who not at all around and don't even care to send money or spend time. These are the ones I would rate 10. Yeah, that's true. Definitely true. Somebody please take the soundboard out the room with us. Yeah, she's so pressed. He was playing step Pappy to Superior. It's about that time Jada spoke up and told the truth. It's an unfortunate situation that pushed her to it, but at least she's exposing the truth. That way we always knew. Keep swinging back, Jaden. We didn't like the doormat, Jaden. Show your kids the right way and values of life. When he can have you, he wants to be around mamas. You gotta stop. You gotta stop that. I've been through it. Here come Carlissa. John is a good dad, right? You know she on her way. All right, so yeah, pretty crazy. So she's throwing major shade, at Blueface. I think she's probably just reached her final breaking point. I mean, it's kind of crazy how it took for him to, you know, post that explicit video for her to finally come to this realization or to pop her shit like this. But nonetheless, I am here for it. But like I said, I hope she definitely, I hope she really, really stands 10 toes this time on business. Okay, because I'm about tired of him playing it, I'm really tired of him playing it all day face, but especially Jaden. Okay. You said I don't like none of them, and I didn't like Jaden since baddies. I'm weak. Yeah, I mean, I really don't have like a favorite, you know what I mean? And any of the circus peoples, none of them. Yeah, I agree. Something consistently is definitely better than nothing in most cases. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But in this case, the entire situation is trashy and sad and not good enough for their kids. Yeah. Yeah, that part. That part. So in other words, he probably be like a 9 because, he do be, popping up here and there to see his kids, spend a little bit of time. But other than that, you know, what do you really do? Okay. And who knows? They all can be playing in your face, faking everything. Yeah, definitely could be. And she got pregnant the second time when Blue was with Chrisean, and she been stupid. Yeah, she did. She sure did. See, I don't know how many times I made up and broke up with my baby daddy at her age. He was an asshole. Yeah. Yep, I've been there too. For sure. And she will regret this when her brain catches up to her head. And she probably on her I don't give a fuck. Gee. Why don't Nevaeh just leave her, telling her that when the baby comes, she's out, especially if it's not his, and she needs to be stable now for her children. Why wait? I think that baby coming soon. Yeah, that's true. Definitely should have been left. But she's so eager to stay in the house and try to block what Blueface got going on, even though he gonna, if there's a will, there's a way, baby. Okay, and one thing about Blueface, he gonna find a way. And if you ain't gonna leave the crib, he is. Okay, you go, huh? All right. It's just all to it. And she more worried about that than being in a, a more healthier environment, as she prepares to give birth here pretty soon. What, next month she's supposed to be giving birth? Okay, like girl, will you use your noggin, all right? This is just getting crazy. Interesting that Blue is not a good parent, but she was always with him and smiling and geeking about their little family when they was together. Yeah, but all the while she should have been correcting him. Yeah, that part. And I think, in the past she has said that, he was a good father and whatnot. I think these girls just be lying to themselves. Like, you know, um, now, he is present for the most part with his kids. I mean, he don't really see them that often, but he do make it a point to at least see them, spend a little time with them. Um, but I just don't like how just some of the things regarding his parenting I don't agree with. I don't agree with it. And getting her leg back is to get away from the circus. I see Blue Brother is the only smart one out to get that cloud chasing as family, right? Yep, him and somewhat Callie a little bit. And me too. I think this turned Jaden a little colder towards Blue, yeah, and won't be as manipulated by his empty promises, shallowness, or his community ping. Right, exactly. Exactly. So that's true. That fake stepdaddy mess when you have kids you hardly see and just send money to is weak AF. Exactly. Very weak. Like, boo, tomatoes, tomatoes. Like, you know. And she got her lick back. She owned it and moved on. At least she not on here saying, yeah, whoopty whoop, wham wham. And she has her own house, own bag, own car, and her kids are healthy and thriving. Exactly. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Being a good parent is definitely way more than Robux, shoes, and kicking it a few times a month with the kids. It doesn't work like that. Exactly. Exactly. So much more to it. You got to teach your kids. You should want your kids to grow up and be at least like good people. You know what I'm saying? Like, be good people, like teach them manners or, proper etiquette, how to treat others, and, treating people the way you want to be treated, stuff like that. It's really important. And I don't think Blueface be, obviously he don't give a damn about how people are treated. Okay. Jenna needs to get offline. She tried too hard to be liked and to fit in. Yeah, she don't know who she is for. Yeah, I agree in a way. Like sometimes Jaden be low key giving me like culture vulture vibes. Like I don't know. Like she say she black, but I still kind of I'm side eyeing that. Okay. But yeah, she definitely needs to find herself. Um, Definitely feel like she needs to find herself. Blue was live telling Avea that Ashley already wants her out of his house, and she better be careful before he has them destiny swap. But I was like, wow, oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah, he been tired of Nevaeh. I think she just probably it's just been too much that has transpired between them. Like I knew Blueface was gonna get tired of her eventually. You know what I'm saying? But she is carrying his kids, so it's like a difficult situation. But yeah, he should have been got rid of her. No shade. Blue is super foul for that. Yeah, but at least Jaden didn't pull a rock and lie. Yeah, that's true. It is true. But yeah. So there's that. Okay. Um And she did actually make a comment because I think somebody had asked her through the little TTS thing, who has a better meat stick, okay? Blueface or Kai Bands, and she did answer. So let me show y'all that real quick. I had a feeling they was hunching, but this kind of like, definitely a dead giveaway. All right. Let me show y'all real quick. All right, shout out to Blue Clipped. It says Jaden tells us who got the better D. Blueface or Kai Benz? Ciao.
9 to 8 tip $10. Whose tea is better, K or Blue?
Whose dick is better, Blue or Kai? Y'all want honesty? Kai. Yeah, I said it.
Fucking iPad chat. I'm not even gonna get
9 to 8 tip $10. Whose tea is better, K or Blue?
Ciao. Okay, so it seemed like Jada really is, feeling this Kai Benz dude, okay? She said he got the better D, which is crazy. Can't say I'm surprised. They definitely had some, they was definitely flirting real hard, okay? So obviously they done took it to, what is it, second base, third base, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I think it's third base or something. But yeah, okay. So they are her. So basically she's telling us without telling us, and she hunching, okay? She hunching them. All right. And hey, I ain't mad at it, okay? I am not mad at it. So I don't care what she do. Blue been playing in her face too long. Exactly. So she did give it up to him. I knew the pork chop night. Damn. Oh, the pork chop night. And she knows to slow it down a little bit. It's starting to give like using Kai to make Blue jealous. I know he's not going for that. She didn't press charges on him for exposing. Still don't got him on child support and still in contact with his mom. She misses Blueface and she's using Kai to make him jealous. Kai knows, but he just wants to get some more clout off the situation for business purposes. It's the liquor talk because if Kai's was better, she wouldn't keep letting the other one in her bed. Put the cup down, Jaden, child. At this point, I think she's just doing this because of the video. Jaden, move on and stop mentioning that man if you don't want him. Somebody said, who the F is Kai, child? But yeah, so very, very interesting. Now, she did address the whole Carlissa, what's going on with them, where they stand pretty much. Let me show y'all real quick. All right. All right, shout out to Blue Clip. This says, Jaden says her and Carlissa are all good. They are family. Carlissa subs to Jaden on Twitch, and Jaden subs to Six Eye. All right.
Carlissa, period. Welcome to the chat, Carlissa. Period. Take a shot, Carlissa. Period. Period. Carlissa ain't got no grandkids. She ain't got no bedtime, so.
So she's tuned in for Terrio Tuesdays. I don't.
Period, girl. Oh,
she is sub.
Y'all sub. Period. I'm sub to 602, so it's cool. Y'all can get on here and say what you want. It's really not gonna make that big of a difference to me.
Y'all gotta remember, these bitches is family at the end of the day, bro.
I'm pretty sure she called me a fat bitch last week, and then she called me talking about some other shit the other day. Like, it's fine. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Because listen, that next 6-side episode, dog. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Thank you, Wendy Green.
Carlissa, period. Welcome to the chat, Carlissa. Period.
Okay, so they seem to be on good terms. All right, even though Carlissa came up here and basically made fun of her, I get that she feels like Carlissa's family at this point. I understand that. But maybe she just don't want to lose her babysitter. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but child, you better than me because she wouldn't have been playing with me like that. No. Or for all we know, maybe they had a conversation in the background about it, but yeah, no, because the way the way Carlissa was playing with that girl, oh hell nah. Like I would have for sure cussed her out, no cap. Like I definitely would have cussed her out. Like you gotta be messed up. I'm already over here, like, trying to cope with this situation that I'm in against my will. And you just gonna get on this here internet and make things, make matters worse for me. You gonna add fuel to the fire, okay? So that's what we doing. Like, no, maybe you would have got smooth, cussed the hell out for real. And why is that girl always at the house? Yeah, she ain't fumbling her babysitter exactly. J Tar, where y'all at? How does the J Tars even defend this? Y'all was mad at Carlissa for all that junk she talked, and y'all even unsubscribed to her show. And Jaden says she don't care about what y'all say. And she did say that. That's why people think this is all scripted and Jaden in on it. She did the whole sad thing. Was it even a week? Now it's this. And say, why is Sam always in her lives? Damn, can Jaden be solo sometimes? I'm weak. That be the problem with the fans and supporters. Y'all be wanting these people to cut off people for y'all. I don't agree with how Carlissa came on the internet and talked ish, but when does she not talk ish? I do hope Carlissa be more mindful how she talk on the internet, but we know how to go. We know how that go. Now, when she go on this Vegas trip, we don't want to hear it, Carlissa. Your son been on a mini vacation for days. Right. You can't be beefing with the babysitter right before Vegas. I'm weak. Yeah, that man family is not your family. I repeat, that man family is not your family. Yeah. No, for real. Let's call Carlissa out of her BS, but let's not try to separate her and her grandkids. The kids should never suffer for what the grown-ups do. I agree. And her support pages were working overtime defending her from that lady child. And Sam and Stewie look like just like Shrek and Fiona. The reason why Jaden didn't talk to no other man but Blueface is because she knows he will never talk to her again, and he would have choose Chrisean, and she don't want Chrisean with him. Okay. Um. So yeah. All right. So she's cool with Carlissa after what Carlissa has said. Okay. I'm telling you, I cut both of them off. Carlissa need to be cut off too. For real, she do. He said, I'm going in on them because they recycle the same ish. Yeah, they do. You said the way these flunkies be championing behind these people need to be studied. Yeah, their entire lives are boring AF. Exactly. Oh, for real. Can you believe Carlissa pretty much raised Jaden, right? Mm-mm-mm. Like, where was her mama? Where was her mama? I don't believe Stewie Davis is answering that after her ex tape was leaked. Yeah, she's disgusting and foul for that at this point. She doesn't care about her kids either. Child. He said, I just can't get with this generation of women. That part. That part. If they get opportunities, all they do is just mess it up. They should be way farther than where they are at in life, but instead going in circles. Yeah, essentially, right? And pretty much. I'm sorry, this chick is a cornball. I'm weak. Yeah. I'm gonna have to agree with you. I definitely feel like Jaden could definitely very much corny. Okay. Very much corny. I would not say Journey is thriving. She might be physically and may even be smart, but she's bad, and they need to do better with teaching her to be proper, or else, yeah, for Luta. Exactly. Exactly. Let's see. You said, oh, you talking to Natty. But yeah. Okay. So pretty interesting. All right. But that's pretty much all I wanted to show y'all. Excuse me. Regarding Jaden. Okay, so we can go ahead and move right along to Blueface. Okay, Blueface and Ashley. I showed y'all a few clips from when they first linked up together. All right, I guess they was at some sort of like viewing party for like, you know, the FIFA World Cup that's going on. All right. But yeah, so I guess they had took a little spontaneous trip to Catalina Island. Okay. And yeah, it was actually a few days they was out there. Okay. They was out there for I think like 3 days, if I'm not mistaken. But let me pull up the first clip. So Blueface and Ashley, I'm gonna show y'all this one first. They were talking about basically like them potentially having a serious relationship, okay? Which I was kind of surprised about because like Blueface don't even be talking about shit like this, you know? Like but I think he knows that he has to come about it a different way when it comes to Ashley, okay? Because she definitely ain't gonna go for none of that. I will give her that. Okay. But shout out to Blue Clips. It says Blueface and Ashley talk serious relationship, but can he really settle down? Okay.
Nothing.
You wanna play house?
I don't want to play nothing.
You wanna play,
I don't play around.
you wanna play around? You trying to get serious?
If you can.
If I can. You an Aquarius too, nigga. You can't be serious.
I can lock in.
Nah, you can't lock in.
I
You an
can't
Aquarius. You can't lock in.
You're
Like, as an Aquarius?
we're very different.
No, we're not very different.
Very different.
It's like you always need somebody waiting for you. Just like me.
That wouldn't be a thing.
That wouldn't be a thing? Nah.
It's impossible.
Huh?
For you, it's impossible.
It's impossible for you too.
No, it's not.
Like, even if we got super serious, there'll still always be someone. It's not true.
No, that's terrible.
That's
That
terrible.
wouldn't be super serious. If it was always somebody else, it wouldn't be serious at all.
Huh?
To me.
Sounds like game. You running game on me? Huh?
But it couldn't be serious if it was somebody. If there's somebody. Nothing.
You wanna play house?
I don't want to play nothing.
You wanna play,
I don't play around.
you wanna play around?
Okay. So, you know, it seemed like the Ashley girl is trying to, you know, basically imply that, you know, she ain't gonna play them games with him. Like, she wants basically a relationship, okay? Pretty much is what she's getting at. All right, and Blueface just feels like she's playing games. She's not serious for real with his damaged ass. Okay, but I'm just like, girl, what? Why him of all people? Ain't you like a mental health professional or something like that? Like, girl, how do you not see that this man is a nutcase? And I know you be peeping the stuff he be doing with them other girls because you done mentioned some things before. So it's like, why? Like, is the street meat really that good? Y'all just like y'all just be googly eyed over this damn dweeb, okay? This damn cornball. Chill. A hot mess. It say he don't even like Ashley like that, but because he don't want to be around Nevaeh and can't go to Jay's house, he got her because it's the closest he can get to Kai. Makes sense. I mean, the math is definitely mathing. Okay. I hope Nevaeh changed her mind about having all these Blueface babies, because baby, right? That part, girl, you gonna be miserable. I'm telling you, you already is as it is. Okay. How can you talk a serious relationship with someone that got 2 kids on the way, child? Screaming. Is she only getting this much attention right now because of her involvement with Kai? He just moved the veil back and was talking about rings and all that before that tape got leaked. That shit backfired. He's trying to pull whatever out of his hat at this point to get reactions from Jay and Kai, but neither one of them care for real, for real. So Blue is looking real silly, forcing conversations and forcing a personality out of Ashley. Right. Exactly. Exactly. Somebody said he is so high and she definitely trying to game him. And she turns her face when he tries to kiss her. And she doesn't really like him. She like Mills. Chill. Mm-mm. Yeah, she do low key be doing that. If she needs to shave the back of her neck, and she's perfect other than that. He's def paid her for this. She looks repulsed by him. I like her the best for Blue. I don't know why. He has totally paid for her services for the stream. Tragic. And not the bird wanted to settle down with him after being linked to every rapper in the industry. Child. Mm-mm-mm. He's trying to get closer to her now since Jay is closer to Kai. Since this was one of Kai chicks too. Child. Yep. Is what it is giving. You know? Definitely what it's giving. So yeah, y'all think Blueface will actually be ready to settle down with this girl, or what y'all think about this? Okay, me personally, no. I don't think he'll ever be able to settle down for anybody at this point. I think he likes the little bachelor lifestyle, like not being tied to, not being like officially tied down to anybody, or like him just being able to, lay down with whomever, whenever. Okay, I don't think he want to let that go. So yeah, I don't think he gonna he gonna act like he interested, but in reality, he ain't. He ain't. I think Blue should sit with Counselor Carlissa, her other 2 kids. That'd be a show. Yeah, yeah, that would be a good little show. I'd be here for it. That's what I said last night. She looks completely uninterested and bored. Look how far she's standing for him. Right. Yeah, true. She probably heard about that little STD situation too. The clout is one hell of a drug, or so I heard. Yeah, I wouldn't know because I've always desired privacy and not having a lot of people in my business, right? You said Krishano, Jaden friend, they all in the same circle. Interesting. Which friend you talking about, Sam? The nerve of Blue entertaining other women on the island. Crack Rock bought the nerd, right? Not Krishan's island. He said they get in a relationship too quickly for me. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, at least give yourself some time to heal a little bit before you just try to hop into another situation, and then that person becomes collateral damage to your unhealed wounds and toxicity. You know what I mean? For real. Hold on 1 second. If they're trying to get rich from social media, this trash ain't the way to do it. Reputable brands who cut big checks aren't going to want to work with nobody in the circus from hell. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But yeah, y'all. So there is that. There's one clip. Okay, we are gonna get to another one. Give me 1 second here. Let's see. So here they are, basically talking about, I guess if they were to live together, okay, how things would go and how often he would be home and whatnot. Okay. Um, it says Blueface and Ashley were asked directly if there's a real love connection between them. The conversation turned serious as Blueface spoke on spending more time at home, saying he would stay home around 4 to 5 nights a week. The answer had chat reacting as viewers debated whether this shows a change in lifestyle or if it's just another stream conversation moment. Blueface and Ashley's dynamic continues to have fans watching closely as they figure out where things stand. Okay, chill. Let's get into it, y'all.
So wait, is this a love connection? We're trying to figure it out, chat. So we're talking about right now.
Trying to figure it out.
Well, it's obviously a love connection, but will it be more than that? That's what we're trying to figure out. What do you think?
What do you think?
Okay, so in a perfect world, you say you wouldn't leave me, or you would just stay with me?
Or we would stay together, yeah.
Or we would stay together? Like all day, every day type shit?
Not all day, every day. I need space too.
Right. Okay. What if some nights I didn't come home?
How many nights?
How many nights?
How many?
How many nights am I staying at home? Probably, I'll say maybe like 4 to 5 nights a week I'm at home. Maybe 2 to 3 nights a week I might not be home.
That's fine.
You okay with that?
We're not in the bed anyways.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Okay?
Good. What?
Nothing.
Oh.
I was just looking at you.
Okay. Y'all hear her, chat? Y'all believe her?
They're gonna say no.
No, it's saying, yeah, take her home. It sounds good, huh? Yeah, it sounds real good.
It sounds good when you say it. You're gonna be home 4 to 5 nights a week.
Yeah.
It's only 2 more days in a
Exactly.
week.
So 2 or 3 days, you might have to sleep by
You
yourself.
can do a sleepover and come back. I don't know. You can get in like stuck places. You don't know how to leave.
Nah, I get
You don't
stuck.
know how to bounce out.
I get stuck with you. Like any other bitch, I would have been left. But with you, I mean, I get stuck in that little
Why is
shit.
that though?
Why? Because you cool. And you pretty. Now I get tired of looking at you. So wait, is this a love connection?
Ciao. Okay. So he tells her, how she feel about him not coming home like maybe 2-3 days out of the week. Okay, and she basically was like, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so it's like, why he wouldn't be coming home though, right? Like, and you're just cool with it. Okay. Like another bird, okay? And honestly, this is probably just another like I don't know, it's starting to low key give like gold digger vibes. Like she's probably just trying to stick around and kind of, get something out of it. Because I mean, this girl is a well-known industry 304. Okay, that apparently gets around. All right, because according to Kai Benz, he said, everybody done had a piece. Okay, sure did. So yeah, because it does kind of give like she not really interested for real. Like just by her body language and stuff. So to me, it's given like, okay, so what is your motive here? You know, for real. Um, they're actually only getting this treatment because of Kai and Jaden, and he trying to keep her away from Kai. Trying to make them mad, but he's clearly losing. Then people don't care about Ashley. The only person he affecting is Nevaeh. Child. Blue's body is always leaning in towards her, and her body is always backing away. Yep, she does not like that man like that. She just in it for the benefits. Yep, body language says everything. Clock it. Didn't I just say that? Clock that T. Okay, facts. Absolute facts. Hold on, y'all. Um, Nevaeh is done. He just waiting on that baby to drop, but he's already on to the new supply. Exactly. Clock that T. So the wedding and ring shopping is over for Nevaeh. Child, type she. If she's playing him, I love that. She just wants to boost what she got going on, and she wants to piss off Nevada and Krusty off free entertainment. And she back up like his breath stank. Probably do. Says so he not abandoning yet another kid in 4 in a row, child. Oh, so he abandoning yet another kid 4 in a row. Is he bringing Jonathan Jamal Solar Porter over with him 4 or 5 times a week? Since Nevaeh says she's going to be hanging with him and his son after she gives birth. You can't tell me she's not playing his game. Yeah, she don't want him, but the benefits are good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's giving gold digger vibes. It is. He said you're cool and pretty, and I don't get tired of looking at you. Sounds like shade towards Nevaeh. Crazy work. It says this girl must be getting paid to play a role because this entire act seems staged. Even their hugs appear phony and forced. It's obvious they're both playing to a select audience because the questions answers are prepared and rehearsed. Nothing is as it seems. Very much could be. Probably is pay her a little something, something. Just to use her as get back. For Jaden and Kai Bands. Child, a mess. He says, I mean, if everybody cool with it and knows how to shut up, now y'all can move together, have the circus under one roof. Why don't you? But yeah, y'all, crazy work. So he all of a sudden over here trying to call himself settling down with Ashley. Yeah, okay. Like, boy. There's only so much you can say about these clowns because nothing is new. It's getting old. Yeah, get it. Is she giving pay actress in one of those unadvertised low budget 90s, early thousands hood movies that we used to rent Blockbuster, right? No, for real. Low key. You said, what the F do they see in him? I couldn't touch him knowing how nasty he is. Right, exactly. And then somebody allegedly coming to Nevaeh about a possible infection. That would have been enough for me to be like, oh, hell no. Nah. Hey, you're not finna take me on a little vacay and think we finna get jiggy with it because, baby, it's not happening. Okay? And show me your my chart. Show me, you know what I'm saying? I need to see some results. And if you're not famous, you're dumb. I'm weak. I think because of her job, she knows how to play him, and she has the upper hand in this situation. If you notice, she observed them. She's calculated with her response. Yeah, low key tattoo. Oh, Rock knows Nevaeh's baby daddy. Small world, ain't it? It's a small world after all. But yeah, y'all. Now, much more transpired on their little vacay. Okay. I'm going to just show y'all these clips really quick here. All right, it says Ashley joked that Blueface has to go home to Nevaeh. Blueface says, nah, I gotta meet my PO.
Yeah, one more night.
One more night.
How many more nights you have?
Honey, how many more nights you got?
I ain't gotta be nowhere. How many more nights you got?
I gotta go see my PO.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So she was basically, cracking a little joke because she's basically like, how many days you got left since you got, Nevaeh at home, and she be trying to basically like low key give him a curfew type G, like as to when he should be home and when, like stuff like that. So, child, the shade. Okay, let's get into this next clip. He says Ashley and Blueface by the sea. Ashley says, "Me and my man on the island." Is Blueface her man now?
Me and my man, we on an island, ho.
Ooh. That's you a good man, girl.
I got me
Taking you on islands and shit. Doing you up, girl. Don't fumble. Won't he do it?
I'm gonna push you.
He show you every time, girl. He gonna do it up for you. How'd you get so lucky?
The fish is just like laying there. You see it?
Oh, the heck?
Leaping. There's another one.
Couple of them.
Mel, come get these fish.
Nah,
getting closer
and they
to
gonna
us.
break the camera.
Look, you see it?
I see it. I see it.
Okay, so she is referring to him as her man. All right, Blueface talking about she she lucky, like, oh no. Yeah, she lucky, all right. Dealing with your ass. Okay. Crazy work. So it seems like, they all of a sudden trying to build something, okay, but I do feel like both of them have their own like motives in this situation. Like, I think the Ashley girl is just in it for the money and I think that Blueface is just in it to spite Kai Bands, because Kai Bands also messed with Ashley, okay, and I don't know what it is about Kai Bands that got Blueface so pressed, okay, but it's very much bothered and wants to, it's like, haven't you already got your so-called revenge? Like, why are you still trying to like egg it on and, doing all this stupid petty stuff, But let's check these comments real quick. Somebody said they have the chemistry of dry toast. Yeah, I know Nevaeh knew she was getting, but goddamn, the girl is 8 months pregnant, and look what this man doing while she at home doing literally nothing. Ain't no way. Yeah, it's crazy. It really is. It really is crazy. Nevaeh at the house trying to stay unbothered while Blue out at the beach with his wife. He's doing this to either make Jaden or Chrisean mad and make Nevaeh mad enough to leave. I know Nevaeh is balling. Watch her try to prove a point when he finally decides to go home. He probably hopes that she'll leave out of anger and leave him alone. I hope she stays and doesn't let anything get her out of there. He can't control Jay with Kai. He's trying to control his weakest link to get Kai, but Kai has the biggest prize, Blue's first baby mother. The joke's on you, Blue. Child. This is a man who's looking for peace. His life is too chaotic. And we have to admit it. Without Blue, the circus unalive. If it survived without Chrisean, it will survive without Jaden. Blue still putting out content every day. When he took Nevaeh fishing in the woods, they sat on separate sides of the water while Nevaeh complained. So yeah, y'all. Crazy work. Crazy work. He said Blue is streaming, and Carlusa came over to his house asking for money for Pink Face. Oh wow. Yeah, somebody else has said he was streaming, and I think she came over there or something like that. He said, I feel like he shouldn't be able to stream at all. Yeah, this is boring as hell. Yeah, low key. Let's see. Yeah, this is like watching paint dry. Yeah. That's how you know she's just sticking around for the clout. Bet you shouldn't be so standoffish with Kai Benz the way she hitting his line, right? Exactly. For real. But yeah, y'all. So there's that clip. Let me show y'all. Let's see. One second, y'all. Here go a clip right here, okay? So basically, Blueface was on camera per usual, okay? Had the cameras rolling, and it looked like they had just like took a shower or something. So, I think oops, my bad, y'all. And she came out of probably the bathroom, okay, ready to spread eagle, okay? But let me show y'all real quick. I don't think Ashley was aware of the camera being on, but it was, and yeah. Chill. It says, after a shower, Ashley didn't realize the camera was still on. She was focused solely on getting some of Blueface.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh! Go
They cannot see
there.
Are you kidding me?
Look in there. What are you doing? Go in there. I know. What are you doing?
Wow, what are you doing?
I'm
You
getting my
said yes.
clothes. No, man. Come on.
You said yes, you're a liar.
Come on, Ash. Come on. Come on, Ash. Please. Please, Ash. No.
Yes.
No. No, I didn't.
I didn't say it.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, no. It wasn't that bad.
Turn the camera, please.
Turn the camera. Oh my god. Come on.
Child. Okay, so she got right up in the camera frame, not knowing that the camera was rolling. All right. Trying to basically push Blueface onto the bed and I guess get it popping. All right. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. It says, how can Nevaeh still have good feelings for him? I can't even stand him and he didn't do anything to me, right? Not for real. The way he moved her out the frame quick, he seemed like he cared for a split second. So no one is going to talk about the hotel looking like a motel, hotel, Holiday Inn. I'm weak. Low budget. Is Ashley going to be invited to that wedding he promised Nevaeh? And she knew. She looked right at the camera. The deal must not have included hunching or ID, but it definitely seemed intentional on her part. Ashley, we knew he was selling and he was buying, child. Seemed like she can't be trusted. Like she has an alternative motive or something. But Blue trusts all the groupies, which one day may become his biggest regret. And Blue gonna end up like Jonas if he don't stop. Blue be turning chicks into birds. We knew what it was before it happened, child. Yeah, crazy work. So yeah, y'all. You said he likely stays too intoxicated on beans, liquor, and whatever else when he streams because he seems slow and tired. That's why he can't give anything interesting. Like boxing studio. His real kids said, yeah, that's true. Hey, Brown Eyes. Hey, love. So why would she come out like that knowing that he is streaming every second, right? Yeah, very much slow. You said why would a person risk their career for Blueface? Yeah, the chick probably doesn't have a degree or a job. Yeah, because it's not making sense. It's not making sense at all. Kai's not fooling nobody. There's no way someone his age want a woman with 2 kids and the bumps he wants exposure for his rap music. I mean, definitely could be the case. Definitely could be the case. But yeah, y'all. So there is that. All right. Now, one second. I was going to touch on something, but I may have to like. One second. I'll just show y'all a couple clips. Hold on one second. Okay. So Blueface took it upon himself to take Ashley apartment hunting. All right, yes. So I guess he about to get her. Okay. I mean, it could all just be for the cameras. Okay. It's either that or he's like looking into getting a what looked like a high rise like condo or whatever. Okay. But let me show y'all real quick a couple clips about that. There we go. Let me share my screen. All right. Shout out to Blue Clip. It says, is Blueface paying for Ashley's apartment because he has rules about the living situation?
I got the financials.
Just not over here.
You got the credentials. It should be a turnaround thing. Next month type shit, the latest.
Mm-hmm.
You know the rules, right?
What's the rules?
It's grown man business.
What's the
What I
rules?
told you, right?
I remember.
Grown man business. You know the rules. School crib, chat. Y'all know the rules too, don't y'all? Comment the rules, chat.
What should the rules be?
What should the rules be?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rules with this shit, chat. I ain't just gonna put you up, let you play.
It's fair.
What's wrong with this nigga? I got the financials.
Just not over here.
You got the credentials. It should be a turnaround thing.
Okay, so now all of a sudden he want to get her somewhere to live. Okay, well, he's trying to get her an apartment. All right, which is like, yeah, I think Blueface at this point is just going to extreme lengths to piss Jaden and Kai bands off. You know what I'm saying? And then aren't you in like some like? Didn't your realtor tell you to manage your money better and start saving and stuff like that? So it's like, why are you trying to get this grown ass woman an apartment? Okay, is what I don't understand. Like, obviously his house is foreclosed or whatever. So it's just like, you need to get a house before you get anybody else one. Okay, house, apartment, whatever. For real, for real. So, child, he be thinking he ate, but it's like, sir, it's giving very much corny, okay? Like, come on now. It said yesterday he said the reason why he likes her so much is because she looks like Pink Face. I don't know if that's weird or sweet, child. A little weird, a little weird. Yesterday he said the reason why, I just read that one. Be a doormat and stay home waiting for your turn, child. Pretty much is the rules. No, he's paying because Jay said last night on her Twitch that Kai paid her rent. She did say that. And said, Dev, Mr. Forecloser never did. And now look what he's trying to do. Right. Right. I did see that clip. Yep. Clock it. That makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. That's what I'm saying. Blueface is he will compete with any and everybody, okay? And the fact that, Jaden did say that, Kai Van's got a bigger bag than Blueface, and he be getting to his money on. Okay. Now Blueface sees competition. Now he's like, let me show them, how it's done or whatever. You know what I mean? is honestly what he's doing. Like, dang, sir. I'm glad she said that because yeah, that's definitely what it's given. Okay. And Jaden did say that Kai Benz had paid her rent. Okay. So yeah. It's given let me compete with them. Is LA different in Florida? If you have a foreclosure, you ain't renting the shed, let alone this, right? He buying a 304 that goes with the highest bidder, a place to live. I hope she bring Kylie. I'm weak. No, for real. Says he wants it in her name. He's ahead of the game. This man is a trip. Child, he mess. Yeah, this is a hot mess. Mm-mm-mm. It's sad that he would rather sit here and compete with the next person instead of like, you know, worrying about himself, getting himself together. You got bigger fish to fry, sir. You got lawsuits and foreclosed homes and you know what I mean? All type of stuff going on. But you worried about what Jaden and Kai Bands is doing. You know. Let's see. But yeah. Okay. So pretty crazy stuff there. You say he bought it, seems, or financed it, and why would he be paying just her rent or if she her place, if it's her place? Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, he do need to bathe Batman. I agree. He said that's very weird. I cannot imagine laying down with someone who looks like my child unless it's my child's other parent. And my son looks just like me, thankfully. Yeah, exactly. Right, he can't afford no two households. He can't even manage one, it seems. Exactly. Mm-mm-mm. He's paying the rent, and that's why she been out with him with an attitude and cold demeanor. She streams with him so he can look cool to his immature male followers, and she gets rent money. You said, God forbid Pink Face watches this stuff in several years from now and thinks this is what she needs to do to maintain a man's attention. Her mama and granny don't set great examples either. Exactly. Not at all. Not at all. But right, that part definitely going to be a cycle, um generational, just generational curses and whatnot. You said somebody said those matching apple tattoos are for matching. Adam apples is crazy. See, right, if I was Soldier Boy's baby mom, I'd be talking all these videos to the judge or taking all these videos to the judge and pressing him about my funds. Right. Exactly. Just give me my money. You know? But for real, they'll probably be side eyeing him too, like, it's like, man, I miss. But let me see. Here goes them like viewing one of the apartments. I'll show y'all real quick.
What else do you guys have here? Gym?
Yeah, we have 2 floors of amenities like a gym and then like a 27 floor regular rooftop. You want to make sure you go. All right, refreshing.
I saw there's a dog park or dog. Yeah. Okay.
What room is? What floor is this on?
This is a 25th. Yeah, we lit. And then we have 59 floors total.
59 total.
Yeah.
Nice. Chad, what do you think? 5,500 a month? That's not bad considering.
This is nice, yeah.
Seems pretty worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Spent that in the last 2 days.
That was worth it?
Huh? See the freeway?
Mm-hmm. Good view. I like that it's all open.
Yeah.
Okay, child. Yeah. It's giving gold digger. It's giving she, you know. I mean, what would y'all do if, you know, this dude offered to, you know, get you a little luxury little condominium, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but yeah, she definitely taking him up on the offer, okay? Obviously, she is definitely trying to take advantage of that, and she is. Okay. But it just I don't get it. I don't get Blueface at all, and I don't get why she would want to deal with somebody like this. You know what I mean? He's looking for a place to get away for peace, especially when the baby comes. Child. Right. It says, remember the house he got Jaden with the elevator? What happened to that? Oh, yeah, I think she moved out of that one. I thought Ashley and Joanna said they like it better with Kai, but I'm here for it, making him pay the whole year up front because anything can change with Blue. Child. What's she gonna get in it? What she gonna get in it? Her parents' name, because he can't pay for that. He can't even pay for the houses he's in now, child. Is that the same one he wanted Chrisean to have, child? Yeah, I miss. So yeah, y'all, there is apartment shopping, okay? Which is crazy to me. It's not that nice. I've seen better, yeah. It's mid. It's okay. It's all right. He said no apartment or condo warehouse is worth me having multiple problems in my downstairs area, right? Hey, K. Lori. You think the apartment is for him? I'm starting to low-key think so too. Are you trying to make it seem like it's hers type shit? Like, nah. You said they frying they behinds off, and he ain't got no $6,000 a month to pay a side chick's rent for an apartment. You know the type of house I could get in St. Louis for that amount? Exactly. Yeah, that part. Definitely don't got no 6,000 to pay each month. He said Blue buying homes and renting high rises, but both of their cars declined at one of the shops. Yeah, had to give them his credit card. Yeah, I seen that. I'm like, what was really going on here? Like, child. Hold on 1 second. You said back in my day, I had a person that was messing with off and on, and he wanted me to get an apartment for me and my son at the time, but told me I couldn't have family or friends over. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Cause why? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, what do you mean I can't have my fam bam over here, or my homegirls and stuff? Like, what? You out your rabbit ass mind. Because I wouldn't touch him with my worst enemy's cat, right? No, for real. I don't see how these 3 folks do it. I really don't. I really don't. But yeah, y'all. So they apartment shopping. Now let's get into Blueface's conversation with Nevaeh. Okay, because he called her on his way back back home. Okay. Let me share my screen. All right. Shout out to Blue Clipped. It says Blueface calls Nevaeh. He wants a meal for when he gets back. Nevaeh don't sound happy.
Hello?
Hello.
What are you doing? You gonna have dinner ready for me when I get there? You gonna make food? Alright. I'll probably be there in a couple hours. Do your best.
What?
I said, do your best.
Do what?
Do your best.
Do my best.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
When you make my dinner, do your best.
Why? Because you've been eating out every day?
Yeah, I need a nice home cooked meal.
Why not in a new penthouse?
We ain't move in yet. But when
I thought it was all for clout. I mean, for content, huh?
But when she does move in, you'll get to take some nights off. She'll cook for me some nights, and you'll cook for me some nights. It'll be less work.
Are you like being funny? Like, are you being for real? Like, I'm so confused.
Why would you ask me something like that?
She's just for content. That there's no way you're moving her in an apartment.
Okay. All right.
Because I can call you out on your bullshit right now.
Telling you like it is. I don't know what else to tell you. I was just calling to make sure you're gonna have dinner ready. Hello?
Ciao. Okay. So after a 3-day, okay, might have been 3 to 4 day, okay, vacation with, Ashley, this man had the nerve to call Nevaeh and tell her to basically have his dinner ready. Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. And she clearly was not feeling it. She probably was watching, because she do be tuned in. She do be watching his live streams. So she didn't like how he was, apartment shopping with her, when apparently, okay, according to her, Blueface told her that it was just for content. Like, he's not actually going to get her the apartment. Like, whatever, which I definitely believe. Okay. And it probably was for content, to get back at Jaden and the recent comments that she's made on her live stream, her making comparisons between him and Kai Benz. Obviously, Blueface is gonna want to, it's his pride and ego. He gotta be the best one in the room. Okay, so yeah, now he's trying to you know, trying to stage this little scene as if they're really shopping for apartments when, you know, in all actuality, he's just trying to spite Jaden and her new boo. Okay, that's all that is. That's all that is. And the very girl talking about I'm confused. Like, girl, they say God's not the author of confusion. So I don't know why you still even sticking around with this loser. Okay, like using this just girl. Better than me. Better than me. Say can't keep him with a baby. Should have asked me, right? Seemed like she ready to leave based on her last IG story. She thought having a baby would make him treat her differently. The truth is, a baby doesn't keep a man, and in many situations, it can expose who he really is. Yep, she's settling because her ass don't have a place of her own anymore. He is not playing with her. He's showing her who he really is. Yep, exactly. Yeah, the do your best part is really frying me. She forgot she's for content too. Oh, the day she gets fired, it's going to be a busy day for you content creators. This girl will spill it in anger. She didn't learn by how he treated Jaden, and he loves Jaden, but what she think was going to happen? He probably, the best thing that happened to her. So she's sticking by him no matter what. And I don't believe he gives her money. I think he takes it back off camera. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. I wouldn't eat anything that she's cooking after that whole Ashley thing. And they say she practices witchcraft. Blueface don't eat no spaghetti, right? Yeah, that part. Available. He's using you just for content. He's not playing about Ashley. He's forgetting he kicked her out the house for Ashley to stay. Then took Ashley to dinner. Yeah, he sure did. He sure did. He says, how is she confused? Girl, he told you this from day one. Stop listening to his pillow talk and look at his actions. Exactly. Like, for real. Oh, he's serious. I don't know why she think he be playing. Right. She had made a comment about him getting something. What he said? He was like, oh, yeah, that's when she hasn't moved in yet, or else I would be over there. Like, child. It said the show about to be good. Oh, he's serious, Nevada. We ain't heard no cussing until she got on that phone, right? Child, a mess. He could afford it, right? Exactly. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. He said Jada moves out of the $10 house and got her own house. Yeah, she did. Yep. And she sure did. So yeah, y'all, pretty crazy, man. But I mean, this is what she signed up for. I'm sorry. I just don't feel bad for her at all. At all. Now he also made a comment about allegedly having 3 different girls in 3 different apartments. All right, yes. Let me share my screen. Make sure it's queued up. Okay. All right. It says Blueface said he put up 3 girls in 3 different apartments and they all waited for him.
Child, this is what I do. Find females I like, put them up, and then just deal with them. This isn't the first time. For the last time, probably got like 3 girls in an apartment all at the same time, just waiting for me. I'm a different type of player, Chad. Like, I'm a created player. Like, MacBook Pro, like, everything's on 99. about to say that.
Yeah.
Child, that's what I do. I find females.
Child. Okay. I wonder who those three 304s are. All right, because apparently they all waiting on him. Okay, which is absolutely crazy. And if that is true and he not bluffing, okay, that's probably a huge reason why you you know, gotta watch your budget now. Cause why? Okay. You really feeling like he just player, like he's such a loser. Like it says 3 girls in apartments and dad is delivering for Amazon, right? Right? Take care of your kids. Jaden put you on clear earlier. We don't give a F about these birds. Come through for them babies and not Roblox sunshine, right? He's saying this because he triggered that Kai paid Jaden's rent. Yep. Yeah, that part. Just remember, Blue, come December, you might have 3 kids in diapers. Blueface down, bro. I'm happy she getting this treatment. She came in on some BS bothering people who wasn't bothering her. Yeah, that's a good point too. He said 3 different girls, 3 different apartments. That's definitely cap. And now he's just lying. Where the receipts, goof troop, right? That part. Hey, Joni. Hey, love. Yeah, that part. Like, some of your little, slow fans might believe you, but honestly, no, I don't believe that. Not a bit. Like, sir, please. Okay, you're trying too hard to get under people's skin. Okay. So yeah, there's that. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna show y'all this last clip here of Blueface. Then we'll move on to the Chriseans. Okay. It says Blueface explains his mindset. I treat women according to their past.
I'm every delusional female's like worst nightmare. I'm a delusional female's worst nightmare because but as soon as you come with the delusional stuff, I'm gonna snap you right back into it. Like, no, I don't know if I want to hear that. I'm gonna go over here with her until you snap back. It usually works, Scott. It usually works. I haven't had any problems. What number of men do I find respectable? I kind of go by how much loose, casual sex they have. So it's not really about the number of men. It's just about the intentions that you have when you lay down with these men. If you lay down, if I know you to lay down with a man and you have no intentions of like any type of relationship with him, then I'm gonna treat you like, like we're just gonna lay down and it's not, I'm gonna treat you as such. Now, if you're a girlfriend type of female and every dude you've been with was your boyfriend or y'all dated or y'all talked, everything was like, constructed as if you're not like these other females, then I'll give you some respect. I don't care who you are, I don't care how much money you got, I don't care about your place, your car, your job, your credit. I don't care about any of that stuff. I care about the decisions you make around men. That's what I care about. And if you just make loose decisions around a lot of guys, oh, I'm gonna play with you. Like, what? Why would I do more if you're gonna settle for less? Who cares? That can always turn around, though, Chad. Don't get it twisted. Some of these females can easily flip the switch and say, you know what? I'm not gonna be going like this for no guy that's not doing this or doing that. And you start making standards and boundaries for yourself from when you decide to make those loose decisions. Because nobody's perfect. You know, you find somebody you like, might not be the best person for you, but at least if your intentions were the best for you, I respect it. But if you just want some like just loosey goosey, I'm finna play with you. You're loosey goosey. School crib. Like, I'm every delusional female's like.
Child. Okay, so that's what he had to say. Now, to me, it was given like he was throwing some shade towards Nevaeh. Okay, talking about you basically being reckless with like hunching, and so he gonna treat a hoe like a hoe. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Like, I just don't understand why she just loves being made, made the example in his like embarrassing as like viewpoints. You know what I mean? Like, it just don't make no damn sense. But I really feel like being around Blueface, Nevaeh has definitely lost herself. But I can't say I feel bad for her. She's choosing. Okay, everybody has a choice. She chose to stay there. Okay, she chose to stick around, knowing how he get down, knowing that you really ain't about that poly life for real. You're not okay with him doing certain things. So it's just like, girl, like, this is crazy. Okay. And he got his nerve because you're gonna talk about people's past and worry about people's body count and stuff like that when you got sir. Cause who haven't you slept with out in LA at this point? Okay. Boy, please. It says, so doesn't Ashley sleep around? So why does he date and go after 3 or 4 types? Exactly. So, Nevaeh, you better cook up in a few. In a new spell because he's under Ashley's mist. Child, right. It says this young man is her. It's all written on his face. How are these women losing if he's wasting money on them and they still leave with everything they had before him, right? And Nevaeh said, "Don't bring up my past," and she didn't say that. So yeah, pretty crazy, man. I guess she likes being the butt of the joke. Okay. Let's see. You said that's why I hate ninjas like him because they could just not date the girls who have sketchy past and let them find a guy who won't hold it against them instead of coming in just to add more trauma and mileage. Exactly. Exactly. And accountability from Blueface. Yeah, exactly. He said he act like a child. He do. He sure do. So King Harry says she knows she not special or different. Why she's still around? Exactly. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. You said, well, King Harris has her answer. She better get out while she can. Exactly. What is like, girl? You know? She gonna ignore all the red flags, okay? And continue just to prove a point, just to, and then with Blueface, like just what, a week or two ago, put him, talking about marriage and shopping for wedding rings and stuff like that. Like, yeah, it's not gonna be easy to get her out of there. Like, and she gonna wanna like, she gonna basically like shut herself up for him. Okay, just to make sure she could still stick around and just clinging on to that little bit of hope that one day Blueface will get on one knee and propose, okay? Is what it's giving. Child. Yeah, he respects no one. He don't. Not damn one. He said Blueface family is verbally fighting now at his house. Oh, wow. Carlista and Papa Blue are at it over Blueface. Oh, that's crazy. Mm-mm-mm. It's insane. Child. But yeah, y'all. So there's that. Let me go ahead and move on to the Chriseans. So there's like this video going around of Chrisean. Basically, so she did another 24-hour stream. Okay. And during that stream, okay, while she was asleep, basically her friend, the Mica girl, okay, had basically exposed her for not having basically any milk around for Junior. Okay. Yes. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So here it is. Let me share my screen. All right. Shout out to Live Bites. Okay. It says, excuse me. It says Chrisean Rock denies claims she left her son unfed, stating her mom was babysitting during her 24-hour live stream. The denial follows a clip of her pregnant friend waking her up midstream to say the baby was hungry. Okay.
Get your ass up. Chrisean. Get up. The baby wants a bottle. Where's his milk? Not you waking up looking all pretty. What the fuck you got? Lip gloss on me and sleep? Chrisean, get up. Where's his milk at? Oh, the baby. He wants a bottle. Are you still streaming? Mm-hmm. You're lying. What? What? Yo, say you put a 24-hour. Oh no. Hi guys, good morning. Wow. Okay.
Ciao. Okay. So the friend she just seemed a little bit, I guess, irritated because she couldn't find the baby's milk and sound like Junior was in the background making noises and whatnot. Okay, so poor child probably hungry as hell. Okay. Like, Now she did respond.
Everybody talking about that little clip when she came in like, wake up, the baby hungry. First of all, my son always when my mother want him 24-hour streaming. I checked it for that. I said my mother knew where everything was. When I finally woke up and seen what she did, she was like, oh, I didn't know you were streaming. I wouldn't want you talking to me like that on and off camera. I don't care about this streaming stuff. But girl, I was 24 hours streaming and my mama watching the baby. You don't gotta be acting crazy. She got his food and milk in her room. What are you talking about? She's watching him. Nobody told you grab him. So she said, oh, I didn't know. And I'm pregnant. See, y'all pregnant girls in these moods got to go. Everybody talking about that little clip when she came in like, wake up.
Child. Okay, so of course she tried to come up here and do damage control because she knows she's busted. Okay. Literally, why is considering the fact that, that's the only thing that Junior is able to consume at this very given point, and for you to not have it readily available for Mica, let alone anybody to get access to when he's hungry, or if you're not able to get to him or whatever, is insane. Okay. Like, that's crazy. That is seriously crazy. And for her to be looking for his milk, it's like, okay, so there wasn't anything else in the fridge for him. Like, apparently you'd be buying them Pediasures and whatnot. Okay, so yeah, like that's insane. Absolutely, absolutely crazy. Okay. If somebody said a baby, a bottle, that's a whole toddler. You know what? Never mind. Yeah, this girl lies so much. Why didn't she mention her mother when the girl woke her up? The simple words, my mom would have confirmed it. Exactly. Talking about Charlotte be watching him while I'm streaming. Charlotte probably wasn't even there. We would have heard her in the background. She always talking. And she said the milk and food in the mom's room, but that same life she had a DoorDash milk because she didn't have any. Exactly. Yeah, we're gonna get into that too. It said, girl bought up boy can't eat. What 3-year-old only drink milk? She didn't say anything wrong. She simply asked where his bottle was because he was hungry. Maybe the grandmother wasn't around for her to ask, so she asked his own mother. I think she just mad people want to know why he's about to be 3 and still only drinking bottles, right? Yeah, it's crazy. I really wish she would give that child to someone that's going to get him the care and support he needs. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do as a parent is knowing your capacity or lack thereof. Okay. So pretty crazy. I knew it was only a matter of time before they fell out, or got into it. So, that's crazy. Now, I guess she was busted on live, basically saying she gonna have the formula sent to the house. Okay, sure did. Let's see. All right. Let me share my screen. All right, shout out to Corey Lombardi. Okay, it says everything is adding up now. It was never really about Mica mentioning Sunny Doe's baby milk. Crystal Rock was salty because she ain't even have none on standby when the conversation came up on stream. That's why she had to DoorDash some. Crazy part is the picture with the messages at the end of the video shows Crystal Rock's own supporter called her out, saying how she doesn't need him and claims Sunny Doe was crying while she ain't give him a bottle or no food. Good thing Mica was there because Sunny Doe will have it sitting there hungry. If she's really feeding him like she should, there ain't no way his milk would have caught her by surprise. She would have already had some on deck. Exactly. Okay. But yeah, so here's the video, here's the clip. If you listen carefully to what's being said, you can definitely hear her say, you know, I'm about to just order it off of my phone.
Order it on my phone. Hello. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, you can. Yeah, 3, 6, 7. Why are you talking about that little clip when she came in like, wake up, the baby hungry. First of all, my son always with my mother when I'm 24 hours streaming. I checked it for that. I said my mother knew where everything was. When I finally woke up and seen what she did, she was like, oh, I didn't know you were streaming. I wouldn't want you talking to me like that on and off camera. I don't care about this streaming stuff. But girl, I was 24 hours streaming and my mama watching the baby. You don't gotta be acting crazy. She got his food and milk in her room. What are you talking about? She's watching him. Nobody told you grab him.
Okay, and here's a throwback of, y'all remember when her super fan blog page, okay, Hot Tea Hot Chocolate had posted, well, no, she didn't post it, but some messages that she sent within the, you know, the group chat got sent around, okay. It says, this is the Hot Tea Hot Chocolate girl. It says she not focused on nothing but Bino. That's it. She said she likes ninjas that chase her, and she don't need them kids at all. She don't need them kids for real. She was taking her anger out on the kids. We keep praying that she'll learn. I'm over it. And then she said, I can't depend on him. Poor baby crying now. Neither had a bottle or food. And I got there at like 5:20. We left at 8. I kept saying I'll go to CVS. And then somebody said, what the hell is Chrisean doing? This just made me so mad. I just yelled stupid bitch. My husband, like, what happened? Like, that's crazy. So yeah, I remember when she came out and was basically calling everything out, okay? Because I think Chrisean had reached out to her when she was out in Vegas and needed a ride. So she came, you know, pulled up and seen some things, and that, you know, I think she. I don't think she stopped supporting Chrisean. I think she still does in a sense, but I do feel like, for the most part, she probably don't want nothing to do with her. Okay. But back to this little bottle situation, okay, because yeah, that's crazy how, she's up here lying like this, girl. Because you was on it, you was ordering something. You know what I mean? Mm-mm-mm. It's crazy. There's still no reason that an almost 3-year-old needs milk. After two kids can eat wherever we eat and drink, there should have been some other meal prepared for him, like oatmeal or eggs and toast and juice. Any normal food should have been and to be prepared. The fact that she had to order MLK proves that his only diet, and if that's the case, he needs medical attention. Yeah, she peed in the bed. That's why she took them pants off. Oh, Lord. Wow. But didn't she say his milk and food was in her mom's room? Yep, she sure did. She peeped on that and she's not going to address it, right? It says, so why didn't we hear Charlotte at all? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. How could a mom allow the only source of food that her kid gets to run out? Exactly. She don't give a F about Junior. I've been told y'all that. I heard her say it. I'm glad you found the clip. And the chat said that it took an hour. Oh, wow. That is what I'm saying. I'm like, that should be readily available. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. She probably ordered the melatonin along with the Ensure because Junior was knocked out right after. I don't watch the shit, but I'm so good. I'm so glad she's streaming. Let's see. Yeah, get that awareness up for Junior. Your kid drink and eat one damn thing, and you can't keep that in shock, Miss Millionaire. This is not the first time she streamed for 24 hours and not fed him or changed him, right? Y'all forgetting when she was with the boxer guy and also after that too. Right? Exactly. She don't pause to make him a bottle or nothing. Nothing. That's crazy. You said typical narc and blaming everyone but herself for herself screw ups. Yeah, I don't know why anyone would tolerate this chick in their life. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that part. Krishan don't be taking no type of accountability whatsoever. Yeah, she's trying to set up Charlotte because she couldn't set up Blue, right? Whoever around, huh? It's crazy. I hope Chrisean is not trying to set up her mother with Junior accidentally hurt. Hold on 1 second. It says I had I had a person visiting my home years ago, and she had the nerve to go in my daughter's room and ended up peeing all over her white sheets. Oh no. He said this has exposed that this is Krishan every day. Yeah, with Junior, especially if she's by herself with him. She just sleeps right through his crying and hunger. Right, exactly. It's very concerning. It really is. You know what I mean? Junior deserves so much better, and he definitely don't need to be out here starving like this. Like, girl, you ain't. I'm still baffled. Like, girl, what the hell is wrong with you? Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, that's crazy. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, y'all. So pretty crazy. I mean, the Mica girl definitely called her out, and I won't say called her out. I don't think that was her intent. I think she was just trying to get her to wake up. But uh hey, I'm glad she kind of, I'm glad she kind of stepped up, to help Junior, because he was probably crying, stomach empty, growling, while your goofy ass sitting in a damn bean chair on the stream that you're not even, you know, doing anything on. Crazy work. Crazy, crazy work. So yeah, y'all, there is that. Okay. Um, Hold on one second, y'all. Uh-oh. Hold on one second, y'all. Yeah, let's get into Testiki because she was asked by probably somebody in her chat, if she would consider bringing her to her fight, because she has the fight with Big Lex next month, I believe. Okay, but Testiki got up here, basically said, hell no, I'm good. Okay. Hold on one second. I'm trying to find the video here. Okay. Let me share my screen, y'all. All right. Shout out to All About the Tea. It says Testiki has respectfully declined Chrisean Rock's invitation to train together in Baltimore as she prepares for her upcoming boxing match against Big Legs. While Chrisean recently offered to help her sister get ready for the fight, Testiki made it clear she plans to stick with her own team in training camp. All right.
No, I'm not training with her. No, I won't train with that girl. No shade. No, I'm not training with her. I get you guys are trying to be positive and all of that, but I've been positive. No shade, no tea. I've been positive. And yeah, no, I'm good. Far as training, yes, I'm going to train, but I'm not going to train. I'm not going to burn myself out, I'm still Latifah, I'm still a natural born. I still, literally, those fights that y'all be so impressed off of, it's so funny because y'all only get to see a few seconds of it. But every time I squabble on TV, trust and believe, they just can't give it all to y'all because it's a lot. It's a lot. You said that I have a trainer. I've always had a trainer. It's not really that big of a deal. There's 3 things that happened at my fight that went wrong that Latifah should probably worry about or just take notes, because this is the thing about it.
She a heavy hitter. She's Tasiki. Latifah. Like she's her, right?
Child. Oh, we already don't watch that. But yeah, okay. So yes, Tasiki respectfully declined Chrisean's offer. All right. I guess Chrisean had got up here maybe a couple weeks ago, maybe talking about her sister should, come train with her and whatnot. And Tasiki said it's a hell no for me. Okay. Which I'm happy she made that decision because yeah. um I wouldn't want nothing to do with her. Like, why are you even mentioning? I don't even want my name coming out your mouth. I don't even want to, after what you did, it humiliated me on national television, babe. I'm good. Like, I am so good. Like, go and find you something else to do. Okay, for real, because I wouldn't have done it either. Especially when I was never given a formal apology. I don't want to hear it. So yeah, I knew she wasn't gonna go for that. I mean, I was a little, I don't know, because when they had the little press conference and they asked them, I think it was Saucy that was like, oh, it'll be cool if you had your sister like walk you out for your fight or whatever. And then Tasiki got a little quiet. Then yeah, so Chrisean can't even be mad because girl, you did all this. You started all that shit with your sister. Now you want to be cool with her again. Like, man, at this point, this girl got bipolar. The bipolar got to be one of the many situations going on in her damn noggin. Okay, for real. Yeah, to call your sister that girl is wild. Exactly. Humble yourself. Trust you wouldn't be known if it wasn't your sister, and you betrayed her first. She accused her of SA. Why should she? Exactly. Exactly. Let's be real. We wouldn't even know if it wasn't for your sister. I don't blame her. Chrisean put her son's really private business on the internet for the whole world to know. I wouldn't train with her either, or a sister or not. There's some lines that shouldn't be crossed, and Chrisean crossed a huge one. She did. She did. Yep. Oh yeah, she was talking about Tasiki's son and how he was violated as a baby. It says, I'll read. Remember on that family show, Siki was trying so hard to be seen? I feel her though. Her sister did too much to her. I would decline too. Had her jumped, says she M-worded her. At least she respectfully declined. That's why in healthy families, they go from generation to generations. You got to cut the cord sometime. Yeah. And Tifa trying to do everything Sean does. Anyway, no shade. Why would she train with someone that accused her? I wouldn't either. Exactly. So yeah, y'all. Tiki is not going to be having Chrisean. Okay. Walking her out for her fight. Okay. Which is great. Because I was scared for me. I'm like, okay, why it seem like she really trying to like, consider it. And Saucy Santana had told her she should bring Chrisean out. And she got quiet and was like, oh, I like the positivity going on. So yeah. Good for her. Good for her. You said bipolar is one of the many mental health diagnoses she has, from what I heard. I believe it. Definitely given that. I wouldn't go around her for any reason. She may try to put some kind of hex or something on you. Yeah, to destroy your destiny because you're living her dream despite her trying to destroy her reputation. Exactly. Exactly. Chrisean talk about everything except for junior doctor's appointments. Clock it. Clock it. It's crazy. If that were my little sister and she made allegations, I would not deal with you. Exactly. I'm sorry. Like, honestly, it's just certain things that you just can't come back from. And I feel like Chrisean really just did too much, you know. She did. Like, she really ain't have to say all that and try to sabotage what Tasiki got going on. Like, you're wrong. But yeah. Y'all. It's a hot mess. It is a hot mess. But yeah, that's pretty much mostly what I wanted to show y'all. I think it was a couple more videos, but I ain't trying to hold y'all too late tonight. But I will probably cover it like first thing when we do our next show. Okay, so don't even worry. All right, y'all. But with that being said, thank you so much, y'all, for pulling up. I really, really appreciate you guys. Now, I really hope y'all enjoyed the show. Okay. Shout out to my love buds. Y'all already know what it is. I love y'all so much. Thank you for everything. Okay. Don't forget to hit that like on your way out if you haven't already. Okay. And I will see y'all on Friday. Okay. I'll be back up here on Friday. So y'all have a great day tomorrow. Stay safe, stay blessed, and take care. Bye.